Hi, Maciej. Thank you for sending in your next essays, and well done. My goodness, you're working really hard, and lovely to see your corrections there and your planning again. Remember, don't put the planning in the essay when you write it in the exam, will you? This essay is looking really strong. It's very easy for me to read and understand. You're using all the tips that are in the course, which is fantastic. It's looking really, really strong here. I like your arguments, and you obviously understand the question, okay? So the issue of working during studies has been debated since the advent of universities. Yes, absolutely, great start. Capital U for universities, okay? Although having a job during studies provides some benefits, comma, there are still, now I wouldn't say undoubtful, I would say indisputable drawbacks of such a situation. This essay will discuss both views and present arguments and examples from research from Oxford University. Okay, you've used Oxford twice. You could say Oxford and Harvard universities, maybe, just to add a bit of variety there. So, on the one hand, now, evidence, you have to have a singular verb. There is ample evidence to suggest that, after evidence. Doing part-time job allows students, you need a subject here, to gain additional experience, which is, yes, well, different experience, okay, that is very useful in future work. Take out comma there. Very useful in future work. This is due to the fact that, so just finish off that introductory sentence. This is due to the fact that most students, especially during their third and fourth year of study, try to find a job or part-time job associated with their specific topic. Yeah. So, yep, absolutely. It's a very good example, a very good point. So, for example, a survey published by Oxford University showed that graduate students who had worked during their studies, now just rework this, took 4.5 months less than their colleagues, less than their non-working colleagues, to find their first job or to secure employment, might be higher level. Very nice example and absolutely on point. Moreover, it must be remembered that an additional income will reduce the debt, will reduce students' debt levels. You can't have absolvents, that doesn't work there. It will reduce overburdening debt levels. Okay. So, nice conclusion to the example. Therefore, not only does joining university with a part-time job develop practical skills, but it also improves the students', yes, I'd say financial situation rather than economic, is a little bit heavy here. Okay, on the other hand, it cannot be forgotten that working students may be more tired. The obvious reason behind this is that they have less time to rest and study. Yep. Okay. Fatigue can negatively influence rest and study and fatigue can negatively influence their academic achievements. Just link up your sentences here rather than having another short sentence. For instance, research by Harvard, let's say, University, indicated that, you don't need to have a comma there, students sleeping less than 6 hours, yes, very good. Thus, yep, good. I know you like that word. If students are if students are overcommitted to their part-time jobs, it could impact their, now we would say their grades, not their bands in this context. To conclude the arguments and examples given, I firmly believe that part-time jobs or part-time employment, let's vary that a bit, during studies is beneficial. However, this should be limited to prevent the lowering of academic achievements. Yeah. This sentence isn't relevant. I like that you're doing a prediction, but I'm not quite sure where. It's not really relevant to where you're going. So you can stop there. Yeah. You don't need to add any more there, because I think you've got a good conclusion. Or if you wanted to something else, you can say it could be predicted that an increasing number of students will need to work because of the level of fees. However, academic achievement is the most important thing. Just something like that, just to finish off your prediction. Okay, so really good stuff here. It's so neat and tidy. You're doing really, really well. And I like your use of language. I like your examples. You've got good grammar in there. I mean, if you really want to show off, every time you think you're repeating a word, try and look for a higher level word. So use a dictionary to help you with that. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, so here you've got pie charts with German students. Yeah, this all looks very good. I'm a little bit unsure if I'm marking your correction here, just looking at your corrections. Maybe you can just clarify if this has already been marked, and I will try and sort it out at this end as well. Yes, subject choices of German students, okay. Overall 4 classes were similarly popular, yeah, in contrast to the 3 remaining ones which were chosen significantly less often. You need to put that adverb after the verb, okay. In German schools, the first choice, okay, I would say the most popular, let's get in a superlative here. The most frequented option was PE, you don't need a PE, attended by almost 25%. Or almost a quarter. It's easier to visualize of all students. History was only slightly less frequently picked. Okay, yeah, all right. And then you give me the percentage there. I'm not sure about the word picked. Enjoyed. Maybe. Yeah, we want to avoid chosen, but you could have chosen. Maths and physics. Okay, here we go. Got chosen again. Maths and physics were taken or by attended by 19, or let's say a fifth of students, and yeah, compared to, let's put a comparison in there, compared to 18.1%. Oh, I see. Maths were chosen by almost a fifth, sorry, compared to physics, which was at 18%. Okay, respectively. So I'm just trying to get in the structures the examiner will look for, which is the comparatives, superlatives, especially here because you're meant to be comparing. Okay. On the contrary, among the less popular lessons, yes, I like that, the lowest rate, good, was noted for IT at approximately, which was approximately 6 times lower than that of history or PE. Good, okay. This, rather than it, was almost half the percentage of biology, okay, that were chosen by. This is a really good structure here. Well done. The comparison of the popularity of humanities, we don't say humanistic, of the humanities, like history, with general science such as maths and physics indicates that the latter was preferred, okay, during this time period. Something like that. You've absolutely got the layout of this. You are answering the question. You're telling me the main features. And you're telling me, so the main features here, you're grouping these 3 together and you're making comparisons between the different types of topic. So very happy with that. That's a nice, clear answer to task 1. And yeah, absolutely no problems. You're doing really well here. So send us your next essays. And keep going with the course, and well done for working so hard. Thank you.